I do now?
Alright, in order to fix this shirt, to fix this rip, we're going to need pins and a pin cushion, snippers or scissors, a needle and the threader, and some thread. Now normally you'd want something that matches whatever you're sewing, but so that way you'll be able to see, we're going to use black today. Alright, so our first step is going to be to turn the garment inside out. Just going to take the shirt and flip it so that way it's on the inside. You can see it's a pretty clean cut here. There's still some loose threads. We're just going to take our snippers or our scissors, just trim that up. Next, you're going to look at it, and since it's a pretty clean rip, it should be very easy to fix. So you're just going to pinch the two sides together, and take some of these pins, and pin it closed, away from the seams, that way you'll know where you need to sew it. And in the end, it should look like this. Next thing we're going to do is thread our needle, which we all already know how to do. And as I mentioned before, we're going to do it about twice the length of where we need to sew. And it's okay to get extra, it's only thread. And keep in mind, we will have to tie it off in the end. And then we thread our needle. You can choose to tie it off before or after to tie the knot at the end. I like to do mine before, so that way as soon as the thread's in there, it is ready to go. Alright, so to begin stitching, I'm just going to insert the needle in and then bring it back up. It's usually better if you do tight, even stitches. And as you go, you can remove the pins. And that was our last stitch. Now to reinforce it, you're going to want to go back and you're going to work backwards and fill in the empty spaces between the threads. So where I went over here, we're going to go under now. So you're going to start at the end of the stitch and then come back out where you went in previously. And by the time you get done, it should look like a solid line. And if you want to, you can do what I'm doing here, and instead of doing going through and coming up, you can just do in and out separately. Okay, and once you reach the end, it should look like a solid line. Again, yours should match the fabric, but this is in black just so you can see. Pull it through on that last one, and now you're at the knot you originally created in the thread. So we're going to remove our needle and tie it off the same way I showed you in the button video. Might help if we snipped that long end. This is just a quick, easy fix when you're out somewhere and you get a tear. And there's no sewing machine around. And there it is.
All right, my 3XL shirt is fixed. Thanks, Holly.